it going, guys, and welcome back to another guide video here. So this is the long-awaited Blackhand guide, so let's get right into it, guys. So phase 1 here, you want to have the tanks tank him on the outer ring while he throws slag bombs, and obviously kite him around the map. Just literally, while that's going on, while the melee and everything is kiting the boss around the actual sides, the range DPS actually needs to stay out of the demolition and all that good stuff. And basically, this part's just kind of like a check to see if your group is even competent, honestly, because there's only about two or three things going on now. Mark of Death is the first thing that I do want to talk about here. So Mark of Death is a mechanic that happens during this entire fight here with Blackhand. So there is going to be a graphic for what it does each phase on the screen at most times during this video. Now, once you guys are doing this, for the actual first phase, like I said, just rotate in and out the Mark of Death. Stay out of the actual slag bombs there. And then before you know it, phase 2 is going to start happening. But you do just need to, obviously, DPS him down while staying out of the stuff. Stacking together for Mark of Death. Once you get that, you want to stand with the person that has it with you. At least in phase 1, you want to stack with the other person that does. Watch the flaming stuff, guys. Watch the swirlies below your feet. All that good stuff. And then, obviously move away from the slag bombs that he's throwing. As you see, the more time that goes down, the actual floor itself is like kind of weakening a little bit. Now, what's going to happen is, you're going to get the Mark for Death, like I said. You're just going to stack here. Then all of a sudden, he's going to run to the middle and become, and just say, everybody get down, and he's going to blow up the frickin' floor. Now, phase 2 is the part where there's actually mechanics that you kind of need to worry about, guys. So the first thing is the Siege Maker there. So it's just your standard tank that shoots mortars. Obviously, you don't want to let those get off. That's going to be permanent fire on the ground, as well as, a battering ram in front of it. So obviously, don't stand where it goes. Now, he's still throwing slag bombs during this phase, but what you need to do is you need to kite these actual bombs over the actual tank itself. So as you see here, when you get the eyes on you, that's when you're going to be fixated by this tank, and you need to kite this tank into the bombs that have been placed and spread across the room by your raid and your tanks kiting him around and stuff like that, as well as the melee DPS needs to get hit by the smash down and go up to the upper part and kill the iron guys up there. The iron adds, I didn't get a POV of this because we weren't allowed to do that. Like, only melee should go up there. So, Mark of Death is still a thing in phase 2, guys. You want to take Mark of Death behind the siege turret. That's going to be the easiest way to take care of it. And like I said, while the siege thing itself is up, obviously all ranged DPS need to go to it as well, because if this thing lasts for a long time, it's going to be a lot of problems, making permanent fire and everything, like as you see right there, that just went off. But, kite it over the actual bombs themselves, guys, and really from there, don't kite it into your freaking raid, because it has, spikes on the front, and those are going to hurt. Stand about 6 yards away from each other during phase 2 here. You definitely don't want to stack, because look at all the things that are coming down from the stands there. So while this is going on, guys, if you get the fixate on you, once again, the animation for that is going to be the eyes. Somebody's looking at you, you're fixated. So once there, you just kite around, kite the actual siege thing over as many bombs as you possibly can, while not hurting your raid as well. So during this, the Mark for Death actually is those arrows that you guys see there. Now, it does retain that through the whole fight, so, and then he will again break the floor. Now, the first thing I want you guys to look at in phase 3 is going to be the map up in the top right of your screen. Now, this is a map where you want to put a cursor on every single corner of the actual map itself, because you need to kite him here for massive shattering smash. Now, the animation for this, guys, is really, really hard to see. If you look really close, there's a little red circle there. What you're looking for is just that little teeny tiny circle, and you need to tank him there, and then once he does it, everybody needs to spread out. Now, I'll explain that a little bit more. So once you get him to the actual corner, there's going to be, Mark of Death, as well as the bombs, as well as the actual smash going out itself. So what we did is we took the bombs to the left and we took the Mark to the right. Now, the Mark on phase 3 actually has a sophisticated line like it did on all the other phases, but you do not want to stand in that line because that is going to hurt really, really bad. Now, the people that get marked for death are going to get knocked back pretty much as well. It's about as far as the smash itself there. So, you know, don't stand by the edge. Don't get knocked off or anything like that. And all you really need to do, guys, during this phase is just, you know, stay alive. Move to the left with the bombs. Once you get knocked back, go to the other corner. You want to go, like, if you're up at the top corner, guys, you want to go all the way down to the bottom corner. Like, you don't want to go clockwise or counterclockwise. You want to go complete opposite corners at all times after the smash. He's going to knock you back anyway, so it's going to be, you know, it's a little bit easier to manage that way than going clockwise and stuff like that. And obviously, where those bombs are, guys, is going to be the eruptions. So this kind of is like a DPS race, because obviously if all of those are down, you're not going to have anywhere to stand, and he's still going to be alive. So you just kind of got to, you know, save everything for this. You know, definitely, I'll put Win to Lust in the comment section below. And other than that, guys, just follow these simple steps. Be on the watch out for Mark of Death knocking you back in Phase 3, as well as throughout the entire fight. Thanks for watching, guys. Leave a thumbs up if you like it. Thumbs down if you dislike it. Leave me a comment if your feelings are more complicated than that and how to improve my videos here. Thank you for watching, guys.